The following program is intended for mature audiences.
You think you know Star Wars? You don't know Poodoo.
Broadcasting from the Outer Rim territories, this is the Crusty Cantina, starring Daddy Louie, Miss V, Jay Quellen, Mr. Deacon, and Tommy D.
Welcome, nerds, to the Crusty Cantina. I'm Daddy Louie, and this is Truth or Poodoo. Today, we are joined by our reigning Poodoo champion, Mrs. V.
Hello there.
And we're also joined by some guests who don't know Tommy's bull Poodoo. Casey Nicole is a Cleveland-based plus-size cosplayer by day, burlesque dancer by night, who goes by Nicole Fox, the craftiest around. Check out her TikTok and Instagram at _Casey_Nicole.
Hello.
Aaron, aka Mr. Hoondu, is a very smart fella because he married our very own Ms. V. He's a fan of art and storytelling, no matter the genre, and video games, whatever, movies, all that good stuff. What he lacks in Star Wars knowledge, he makes up for in his great caboose. Aaron and Ventus are mixed MYXED madness, one word, _cosplay on Instagram. Welcome, Aaron.
Thank you for that. I appreciate it.
And the man of the hour, Tommy D, who wears white shoes even after Labor Day.
It's the only pair he owns.
It's the only pair I have, yeah. Pretty much, yeah.
So in this show, what we do basically is we give our very own Tommy D the name of a Star Wars character or thing, something that exists in canon. And he basically is going to describe it for us. And it's up to our guests and cast members to figure out if he's telling the truth or if he's full of Poodoo. So now you guys don't know, well, some of you don't know Tommy very well. So he is very knowledgeable when it comes to Star Wars, but he is also very good at blowing smoke up our tukuses. So it is going to be your job to be able to tell the difference. So are you guys all ready?
We are ready. Yes.
Tommy, you're going to have 90 seconds on the clock to convince us that you're telling the truth about these characters.
I'm super nervous. This is the first time we've actually had company, so
Yeah.
I'm like,
Get
All right,
on your
well-
A game.
and then you're just watching, judging, waiting.
I couldn't tell if you, I will be fair, last time I had no idea based on like cadence, speech pattern, whatever. If you're telling the truth, I was just like, I don't think I've read that on Wikipedia. And I was like,
I feel like I should have some shades on, like like the poker
face?
guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Your
Like,
poker face. We need to see your poker face.
all right.
All right. Your first character is Davin Felth.
Davin Felth. Oh my God, I know Davin Felth. Davin Felth is, I don't know a whole lot about Davin. Davin Felth is a Jedi. Green lightsaber. He's kind of a hippie Jedi. He was post Order 66. Was he? I think he hung out with Lobaka. And Lobaka was a relative of Chewbacca who was a Wookiee Jedi and had like this really cool like voice box thing on her chest, so then people could understand what she was saying. Davin Felth, or Davin Felth might be a bounty hunter. No, Jedi, definitely Jedi. Green lightsaber, hippie, wore a green outfit actually, like he wore like green robes, so more like a what's his name? The guy in the forest with the arrows, Robin Hood Jedi.
are we allowed to ask him questions in the remaining 90 seconds?
Yeah, go for it.
No, we've never done that before.
We're changing the rules.
Okay, that's fine.
What race was
Human. Davin Felth was human. Yes.
Do you know what planet they were from?
No.
Okay.
I don't. I'm sorry.
That's fine. Wow, that's embarrassing.
Yeah. There's a lot of Star Wars, and I know a lot of Star Wars. I don't know all the Star Wars.
So Davin hangs out with Lobaka. What was their relationship?
Just friends. They were just buddies, pals, chums.
What do you want the relationship to be?
Do you want there to be more to that? But no, they were fighting off the Imperial remnant. So this is post Galactic Civil War.
Do you know where they were posted during Order 66?
During Order 66, they were not on Hoth.
That's all you know.
They were not on Hoth.
That
so.
All right, well, you're good. Tommy's time is up.
All right.
Never seen a
explaining
wolf.
this character. We're going to start with the reigning champion, Miss V.
shit.
Was he telling the truth or was it all Poodoo?
Damn, I was hoping you weren't going to start with me. I mean, one way or another, I've never heard of that name, but that doesn't mean anything. I'm going to say truth. And I'm going to say that because I feel like if you didn't know it, you would just start talking. But the fact that you were racking your brain, I was like, I felt like that was like, okay, I'm actually now I know this. I need to prove to myself I'm as smart as I think I am.
You are. I think you're smarter.
All right, Mr. Hundu.
All right, I'm gonna follow. I think I'm gonna follow Mrs. V's logic there, which is now a trick in Tommy's book. Next time he wants to try to fool us, but the hesitation meant he wanted to get it right. Davin Felth, yeah, I'm gonna say he's truth this time.
All right, and Casey.
I have no idea who Devin Felton is, so you were really convincing. I was like, wow, like, yeah. I'm like nodding my head, like, yeah, I believe that, but I'm gonna say yes because I really want to believe that there's a hippie Jedi out there. That would honestly make me so happy. So I'm gonna say truth because I'm really hopeful.
Okay, me too.
All right.
You know what? I think I'm more excited about
he
this
suckered
voice
you
box
all
on the
because
Yeah.
that was a load of Poodoo.
Wow, you piece of shit.
What was true?
So-
Lobaka?
Lobaka, that's true.
Lobaka's real,
But
yeah.
Davin Felth, it's right there. I couldn't remember. I know the name Davin Felth. Louis, give me a hint, please. Give me a hint.
He was not a Jedi.
Was he a pilot?
No.
Fuck.
So he's a real character.
He is a real
but
character.
just everything you said about him. was
Damn it,
shit.
I cannot remember.
The most famous land speeder mechanic.
Right, no, give me another hint. Give me another hint. It's there.
He was a sand trooper.
Wow.
He was a sand trooper.
Wow. We were so off.
During the Galactic Civil War.
Okay, so the names are...
Oh, was he the one that said, "Look, sir, droids"? That he picked up the gear in the sand and was like, "Look, sir, droids." Is that him?
Yes.
That's him?
Yes.
Fuck, I knew that.
They named that.
Davin
Yeah.
Felth was a human male who served the Galactic Empire as a sand trooper during the Galactic Civil War, following the escape of 2 droids from the rebel cruiser Tantive 4 after it was captured by Imperial forces above the planet Tatooine. Felth was amongst the squad of stormtroopers sent to search for the droids in the desert. While searching, he managed to locate evidence of the droids' presence. Look, sir, droids.
Yeah, I was gonna say Poodoo because I was like, there's like a very small list of Jedi that survived Order 66, but I couldn't remember all of their names.
Yeah.
Sneaky.
No, but
Sneaky.
so here's the thing. The Jedi I described is legit. I can't remember his name though, but he is wearing like that's why I pulled this out because I know he's in here. He's in the essential guide there.
Is he a hippie Jedi? Please.
He is a hippie Jedi.
More
He's
hippie than Qui-Gon?
Oh yeah, no, like he's all about, Greenpeace and all that. I'll look him up.
I'm so excited.
He's in here somewhere. I know he's
Maybe
in
look
here.
him up after the game.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I'll do that after the game. Yeah, sure. Okay.
All right, so next character. Here we go. 90 seconds on the clock. I don't know how this is pronounced, so I'm going to say it and then spell it. Geezum. Geezum.
The droid builder. The droid builder on Raxus Prime. This is actually out of The Force Unleashed. If you've played The Force Unleashed, if you know The Force Unleashed, Raxus Prime was one of the planets that you go to as the character, and the droid builder, he's there, and you end up having to actually fight him. He was a fallen Jedi, and he creates all these other droids out of the junk, because Raxus is a junk planet. So he creates all these droids out of the junk, but he's got a couple of lightsabers, and you have to fight him. But while you're fighting him, he's using the Force to like spin around all the droid parts and throw them at you and all this other shit, and you have to like duck and dodge, dip, dive. Duck. What are the 5 Ds? Dodge, dip,
duck, dip, dive, and dodge.
You're right. Yeah. So you have to incorporate the 5 Ds. And
Get away from Geezum.
yeah. So yeah.
Geezum.
Yeah. So that's good old Geezum. He's a crusty old bastard.
What does he do with the droids?
Well, he fixes the droids. He's a droid guy.
Gotcha.
But not a guy.
And he works for the Empire?
No, he does not work for the Empire.
Okay.
No. He's
independent contractor.
Yeah, he's on Araxis. He wants to be like the Lord of Raxus Prime, and he just gets all the droids together. But he uses the droids as weapons against you. It's Star Killer, but what's your name on?
Oh yeah.
You know, he's
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Jared. I can't remember.
Jared.
Now. No,
don't we go to Raxus in Bad Batch?
We do.
Yes.
The junk planet.
Yeah.
So we go there as well. Yeah.
Cool.
That's all I got, Quizmaster.
Okay, well, you have like 25 seconds left.
Teach us something in 25 seconds.
So 25 seconds. Poodoo does not actually mean poop. So it is a type of food that's given to the banthas. It's like a bait. But it's very foul smelling. It's a very foul smelling bait. So when they, they're like, you poodoo, because you smell like this stuff. So it smells like shit.
Is there
but it
a
doesn't
Star Wars
actually
word for poop?
I don't know. I think people, different planets, sure.
Yeah.
But is there one in basic? Which, I don't know. I don't think so. Not that I've heard.
Man, this is a really poorly named game.
All right.
But it's you're referred to as you're Poodoo. So
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's go in reverse order this time. Let's start with Casey. What did you think?
Oh man, you're starting with me? Oh boy. Well, you know what? Everyone was kind of in on it. They're like, oh yeah. And I'm sitting there like, okay, so they know. So I must know they must know something. So I'm gonna say truth on this one because we got some participation over here and I'm just like, I think I believe it. Yeah.
All right, Mr. Hundu.
I was trying to remember that level of Unleash, and I played it so long ago that I don't remember, but sounds familiar. As soon as you say the word Gizem, it sounds like somebody who works with their hands. So for this one, I'm also going to say true.
Ms.
At
V?
this point, I clearly am horrible at reading any signs. But I'm also not losing. So I will go with truth also.
Man, you're a really good liar, Tommy.
At what point do I get to use my scepter to just
That
hit
was
him?
also Poodoo.
What?
Is there a character called Jism?
Gizem, not Jism.
Gizem. Yes, Gizem exists. He's a Snivian male who in 4 ABY was present in Jabba's palace when the Jedi Luke Skywalker killed Jabba's Rancor. The Snivian watched the crime lord sentence Skywalker and his allies Han Solo and Chewbacca to death, ordering they be fed to the Sarlacc. Princess Leia later kills Gizem on the deck of the barge while they were watching Skywalker's execution.
Are there going to be any truths in this game? Because
I'm going to keep guessing truth at this point.
You're going to be right 50% of the
It depends. It depends if he gives me someone I actually can remember.
All right. Well, we got one more on here. And this character I also don't know how to pronounce. So I will say it and then spell it. Wooer. Wooer. Wuher. Is it Wooher?
Yeah.
Wooher?
Yeah, Wooer.
Wooher. Wooher is your character. 90 seconds.
All right. Wooer is the bartender at the cantina that we see in a new. Why you're already like already smiling at me?
I wish I knew who you were talking about.
So Wooer he's the guy at Chalum's Cantina, which everybody just calls the Creature Cantina, but it's Chalum's Cantina. A Wookiee named Chalum owns the cantina that we see Luke and Obi-Wan go into. He's like, your droids, they can't come in. We don't serve their kind here. You know, your droids, they have to wait outside. Luke's like, oh, better wait outside because we don't want any trouble. So Wooer, he runs the bar. He's actually he studied biochemistry, so he knows which alcohol is, best enjoyed by which species. Also, the reason that he hates. Why are you looking at me like that? The reason that he hates droids is because his family was killed by droids during the Clone Wars.
I believe that.
He actually loves the Jedi because the Jedi saved him from the battle droids. But his family was actually killed by the battle droids. He's had a seething hatred of droids ever since then. So when he started running the bar, Chalum's Cantina, he was like, yeah, we're going to go ahead and install a droid detector because fuck the droids. Yeah. So, yeah. And he's the guy with the kind of got a messed up face, and he's been quoted as saying, if you've got a drink in your hand, you don't need anything from me. And, that's it. That's all I got. There's not a whole lot written about him. He's, a very minor
When did he
character.
pass over ownership of the bar to Akamina in the Star Wars Holiday Special?
So I don't think that wasn't the same cantina. And if it was the same cantina, like a different part of the cantina, she was probably, on a different shift. I mean, I'm sure that, my boy doesn't work there 24/7. So Akamina comes in, maybe she works the night shift. She must have worked the night shift because she ushers everyone out at the end of the night.
She's trying desperately not to get sexually harassed by a man with a gaping, smoking hole in his head.
Yeah, but I mean, what's he smoking though, too? I mean,
meth. We've uncovered a Star Wars mystery.
Yeah.
Over to our guest, starting with Mr. Hundu this time. What do you think? Was that truth or Poodoo?
I didn't follow him very well this time. I think he started describing two different people within the bar. So I think this is Poodoo.
All right, Casey, what do you think?
Maybe not smart based on ratios, though.
I'm just saying Poodoo just because I have been hurt so many times.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair. That's
the
fair.
only reason
All right, Miss
why.
V, what do you think?
I'm going to do that thing. I'm guessing truth because I have no idea. And at this point, why not? Like, whatever.
Why not?
Well, your guess is correct because this one was truth.
I knew it.
Yes.
Mathematics was not on
So
my side.
Wooer is was a human male from Tatooine who worked as the bartender at Chalmers
I think it's Chalmers.
Spaceport
Something like that.
Cantina.
Some Wookiee.
Having lost his parents to battle droids during the Clone Wars, he strongly dislikes droids and has installed a droid detector in the cantina to keep them out. Wooer was an orphan, but worked his way off of Tatooine streets by studying various species and biochemistries. With this, he was able to learn what types of drinks would be desirable with various species.
I know what I know, and I don't know what I don't know.
It also helped the point about the droids. I remember reading something online about that's why droids couldn't go into.
Yeah.
I don't remember connecting to his name, but I remember reading that fact before.
Which is ironic because then when we see the cantina in The Mandalorian, it's being run by an EV series droid.
All right, well, that leaves Miss V with keeping the golden plunger and being the queen of
Poodoo. Is that what you're going to say?
You said that with such pride. I love that.
Queen of Poodoo?
Queen of Poodoo.
Thanks for joining us this week. If you liked this, go ahead and hit that like, subscribe, share, all those buttons down there. Do the thing. If you are one of our wonderful, valued, beloved Patreon subscribers, stick around because we've got some more Truth or Poodoo for you. Everyone else, we will see you next week, and thank you very much. To our guests this week, thank you guys so much for joining us on the couch here in the Crusty Cantina. We appreciate you. Thanks for giving us a chance and violating the restraining orders. So thank you very much. So until next time, remember, if no one does anything nice for you, do something nice to yourself, and we'll see you guys next week. Bye.
Hey, poke that Circle of Nerds icon to subscribe and ring that bell icon to get notifications whenever we post a new video. If you'd like to experience the full length and girth of our shows, full length and girth. Do I have to say that? Ugh, that's cringy. Head on over to patreon.com/Circle of Nerds for exclusive content, full episodes, and more. Thanks for watching, and stay crusty.